in our second matchup. Let's get them started. Then we will talk about them in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Now, as far as I can tell, these players have never matched up in Classic Tetris Monthly. However, Meme has appeared several times in the Masters event and kind of recently come back. I think Meme was, playing sort of the lower levels, but has made her way into Masters again a few times recently. Also played in Das Masters. And Myles has been in Masters really more times than I can count, has yet to win a Masters event. And as far as I can tell, yeah, Liquipedia does not have them ever facing each other in CTM or CTWC. So we are witnessing a first. And Arbaro says this is the first match of these two in the entire database. So look at that. See, what you really want is, in these databases is, like, ideally you would have, like, every player would play each other. And then you would really know definitively how the two players rank against one another. And we're just, like, that much closer, right? Because now we have a match that has never happened that is now happening for the first time. So that is wonderful. 110 here for Myles, 185 for Meme as we get underway. So Myles looking to make his way into the finals. Has made it into the finals 2 times, once in 2021 against Alex T, and once in 2023, and that is the month that Doge won. So that was the finals where neither player had won a Masters, and both had a shot, and it was Doge that time. Has finished second in the Lone Star Championship this year to Blue Scooty. And also second in the Waco Heart of Texas Regional this year, and has a lot of high finishes in CTL, has won a Challenger circuit as well. So Myles has been around a long time. And Meme's been around for a while as well. Meme has got a Challenger circuit win in 2021 against Redshirt. There's a name. And both players really kind of starting off with scrambly boards. Myles up high. So Meme did play in the Lone Star Championship 2023, had a top 8 result there. Did go out against Huffaluffagus in that top 8. Was a top 32 finisher, went out against Fractal in 2024 CTWC. But we are seeing a lot more of Meme recently, and that's a good thing because Meme is an excellent player, so I just want to get as much as we can from Meme while she's got the time to play. 246 Myles, 395 Meme. And Myles in just the dig from hell. 418 for Meme, 270 for Myles. I mean, this is, the entire game has been digging for Myles. Now, he's kind of known for like a Myles dig, which is an extended, crazy high dig. This is not really one of those digs, like, because, those are like at an extremely fast, high level, and he survives. And I'm not sure he's going to survive. And he gets a Tetris down that right side and is finally bringing it down. 307 here for Myles. The board just in time for the 19 transition. That had gone on much longer. I'm not even sure he would have survived the transition. And yeah, kind of known for those when you think it's over moments. But I mean, I thought it was over the entire time. So 318 into 19 for Myles. This is a terrible transition for him. And I say that because he knows it. 477 for Meme. 500 now. 2 more Tetrises available. The 419. There's one of them. There's no shot that goes on TikTok, right? It's just like, that thing was longer than is even allowed on TikTok. All right, 546 for Meme here on 19. Gets a Tetris 570. Of course, you can follow Myles the Great on multiple platforms. Goes by just Myles, not just Myles, but the word Myles on Twitch. And I think Myles the Great or some variant thereof everywhere else. Most followers of any classic Tetris player across all the socials. 603 for Meme. Tetris. 412 for Myles. Myles also known for really playing only officially licensed Tetris games and enjoying those the most out of all games. So that's a good thing to know. 468 for Myles. He's going to get a Tetris. And another Tetris Myles. 526. Meme kind of struggling here. Gets a couple of bars to help. And that bar to the right does not clean anything. And I think that ended up with kind of a ghost burn. And Meme is going to top out here at 661. 662 is the target for Myles. 662 is the target. He's got forever and a day to do this. And Meme just had that deep channel there in column 4. So when she threw that long bar on the right side, it didn't burn anything. And I think maybe she was expecting at least one line to burn so she could get that line clear delay. But it didn't happen, and I think that kind of threw off her timing. So 662 is the target for Myles. Myles, of course, starting off with the officially licensed Tetris game. Tetris 99 was his big game of Tetris before moving over to Classic Tetris, the NES version of Tetris. So Myles with really a long chase down here and just 9,000 points away. Tetris down there will do it, and he's going to get that chase down before 29. So GG's to Myles, GG's Meme. You know, it's so funny. You don't often see nowadays a long chase down on level 19 speed. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris, not Zempro. With the contribution to the prize pool in the amount of $1.02, says Ington. That gets us up to 10101 Ington. So thank you for that message. I don't know what an Ington is. People are saying stop with the Ingtons. It's probably something I don't understand, and it's super cringe or even cancel worthy, and I'm saying it out loud anyway. That's probably what it is. That is the last that's the last 2 syllables of the town I went to high school in. Wilmington. So a little more Vandy doxing for you. Wilmington High School. They completely knocked down my high school. My high school is gone. So if I wanted to go roam the walls of my high school and scream at the top of my lungs, it wouldn't even be around. It's totally, they knocked it down. $140 for Myles, 99,000 for Meme. Cute Pup Jesus says, who would want to go back to their old school? I don't know. It's always interesting to go back to your school and just see how small it is. Like, everything seems so small. When I was, when I was there, everything just seemed, it's your like whole world. Everything seems so big. But when you go back as an adult, it's like, this place is really small. Vandy, who is your biggest CTM underdog that you think will pop off one day? That's a good question. Who is kind of under the radar? I don't know, because there's always, again, there's that short list of like Tristop and Myles, and I don't know, does Sodium count? I mean, Sodium's not under the radar. That's a tough one. Eyeballs on that list. I mean, I don't know. It's like we know everybody, right? 328 for Myles, 308 meme. I'm trying to think of somebody who, like, you really wouldn't think, like, they're not on that list, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Neko is not really that heralded of a player, but I think has the chops. So maybe Neko? 355 meme, 365 for Myles. Yeah, I mean, Neko popped off, but I don't know anybody. I don't know a lot of people who could tell you, casuals who could tell you a lot about Neko, So kind of mysterious. SV is already popped off. SV is already won. 384 meme, 388 Myles. I mean, let's talk about the people on our screen. Meme. Meme has not played a lot. Has played a good amount of comp, but not nearly as much as, Myles or a lot of the other players in the bracket. So, I don't know. Meme is another one of those players. Possibly. I mean, anybody gets into Masters has got the chops. And Meme also, gets a line spin, so that is part of it. But also getting into DAS Masters and into regular Masters. I don't know. I think the chops are there. 480 for Myles, 478 for Meme. Tetris meme 501, 503 Myles. So players keeping it close. Myles ahead by about a Tetris though when their lines are tied. Thing is, meme, meme has been in the community for a long time and pretty high visibility player, but hasn't played like nearly as much as a lot of the other players. So it's hard exactly to know what you're getting. But I mean, I'm glad she's kind of more active recently. Meme is into 19 at 617. Myles is in at 641. So about a Tetris lead at transition for Myles. And Meme trying to do something with that left well. Takes a skim, gets the Tetris on the left. And is just going to take the nice patient triple on that left side to move the well over to the right side. Tetris Myles, 698, 677 Meme. You think Doc Pie will pop off one day? Possibly. I always think, the Cuber players, have a lot more brain cells than the rest of us. And so it's possible. I mean, for sure, somebody next year will win Masters. And it's somebody that we don't even know right now because they came from Summoning Salt or they came from Simply or whatever. So there'll be a Masters winner next year that we don't really know. $819 meme, 841 Myles. I'm pretty sure it will not be simply himself. That I'm pretty sure of. unless he gets more extensive coaching from Myles. 832 for meme, 901 Myles. I have a hard time going into that Simply stream. I don't know all the memes. I mean, it's so chaotic. I don't really understand 100% what's going on in there. The TTS really throws me off, but I guess he's got a thing going. 909 meme, 965 for Myles. What's that column? 9 Tetris. It seems just like a lot of brain rot. So I really don't comprehend it. A96 Myles, 980 for meme. Maybe I'm not supposed to, and that's really the point of it. So B30 for Myles. He's got a 1.1. A is 1.0 million. B is 1.1 million, and so on. So Myles with the 1.1 here on 27. Meme with the max. And meme is into 29 with the 1.1. Myles with has a 1.2 here on 29. Meme trying to move that well over to the right side, establish the well. Gets a triple on that right side. Tetris for Myles, D39 sets up again. Another Tetris for Myles, D74. Another Tetris meme, B72. So it's back by about 200,000 points. Myles with a Tetris. And meme setting up for a Tetris. Makes a nice conservative skim there. Getting a little droughted long bar over Tetris meme, C24. Another Tetris Myles, E46. That S in the middle for meme is kind of throwing her off a little bit, but she's working around it. And Myles is just cruising here. Nice tuck of the long bar there. Oh, and meme's left side, I think maybe a double flip of the bar. And no, that's going to do it for meme here in game number 2. Meme tops out C51. Myles mulling it out if you want to. He's so close to the rollover. He's got the rollover. That's 1.6 million. I don't think we've had a 2 million in CTM before. I think I've had it in CTL once. There's another Tetris. Myles has a 1.74. Oh, a couple of nice pieces for the middle. Oh, no, that's going to be a top out for Myles. He's got a 1.747, and, that's good enough for game 2. All right, both players are ready. Myles is up 2 games to none. Meme needs to win back 3 back to make it into round 2. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Now, everybody in chat, though, Myles might need some chat. Some like screenshot or some video of some chat to put in this short or this TikTok. So I'm gonna do another 3, 2, 1. As soon as I do that, just like go crazy, just go nuts in chat with some like, oh my God, wow, Myles, GG, oh my God, PB for Myles, All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, ready? Right after it says Tetris. Awesome, perfect. See, now we're giving Myles everything he needs. All right, 69,000 here for Myles, 48,000 for Meme. There's a Tetris Myles, 92,095 here for me as we get underway in game number 3. All right, there's a placement from Meme. We'll see what that's going to get her. She's going to just take that spin as sort of a delayed burn. And oh my word. Listen, if it's good for us, it's good for Myles, right? So we just gotta, and if it's good for Myles, it's good for us. I guess that's what I mean. If it's good for Myles, it's good for all of us. 104 Meme, 162 for Myles. Commodore Friday was very excited to be part of this organic social media moment. Yeah, I'll never forget where we were. 153 for Meme, 169 for Myles. He's going to get a Tetris 192. All right, so Myles has to do something with that T-spin setup. Did not get the T, so just has to go to work, trying to bring it, just trying to get all that out of there as efficiently as possible. And now Myles' board kind of messed up here. It's just going to have to chuck something down the left. That's going to create a gap. This is going to allow Meme to take a lead. And yeah, Myles getting into these digs here on 18 totally forgets that these Myles digs are really like 19 and beyond. Like, you're not supposed to get into them on 18. Oh, Meme gonna miss the Z spin down the left side. All right, so Meme going to take that triple down the right side. Okay. Now just needs to establish the well. Myles is burned all the way down. And unfortunately, Meme not really able to take advantage of that slowdown from Myles. So Myles still with the lead by about 37,000 points. Now, of course, usually if one player gets in some extended dig, there's a decent chance that the other player at least runs into some kind of slowdown, because usually it's RNG, which is the same for these players. Tetris Meme 405. About 20 lines away from the 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%. Tetris Myles 443. All right, same lines, and Myles ahead by 36,000. That's almost exactly a Tetris and a half. So Meme not too far behind. There was a Williams sighting. Now, if we do have a sibling Tetris tournament, I'm wondering if Myles has like another sibling other than William. 561 Myles, 481 for Meme. Oh, and there's a perfect clear for Myles. 613, 507 for Myles. All right, so William has been immortalized in a CTM Masters video. And that's important. All right, 639 Myles, about 100,000 point lead over Meme. Meme gets a Tetris. Myles waiting on one. There it is. I mean, you know, you'd have to do something with the with Dog and Andy. They'd have to get another sibling in there. They can't. That's not allowed. $757 Myles, $653 for Meme. So Myles opening up this lead a little bit, has about 130,000 point lead now. All right, long bar down, Tetris Myles. I think that was one for Meme as well. No, they're not. Dog and Andy aren't banned from the sibling Tetris tournament. They are just, they can't be each other's partner. They need to find another sibling. Tetris Meme 736. So back by about 160,000. There's another Tetris Meme. Tetris Myles 941. Oh, and Myles. Oh no, Myles in a little bit of trouble here. Piled high on the right side and has a covered well in column 3, 3 rows off the bottom. And he's gonna bring this down, and he exposes that well. It's actually not a Tetris well. It was kind of a triple, but ended up getting turned into a double. But Myles is going to survive, and he is back down at the bottom of the board just in time for 29 at about 975. So Meme with a Tetris, and Meme able to make up some of this ground during that slowdown for Myles. Meme is now into 29 at 904. So Meme has a covered well, 2 or 3 rows above of garbage above that where she wants to establish the well. Has a Tetris well open now. Long bar over Tetris Meme, 949. Myles has got the max out on 31. Meme's going to establish, well, get it, Tetris, 990. So back by 10 lines and also back by about 20,000 in score. So it's much, much closer than it was due to that slowdown from Myles. Meme trying to set up for a Tetris. No, she's going to take the safety triple on that right side, A14. Myles, A73 is going to get a double to bring this down. Trying to reestablish a well. Meme has got a well established. And a long bar over Tetris Meme, A62, but there's one for Myles. Level 34 for Myles. Meme is just into 33. Gets another Tetris Meme, BO5. Myles, B30, and digging. Like 6 to 10 rows above the bottom. Just a little bit of garbage here. And needs to bring this down. Not Tetris ready, but needs a bar down, column 7. And Meme, meanwhile, is now in the lead, but holding out for a bar. We're getting droughted. Can't use the bar. Has to use it to downstack a little. And gets droughted. B66 for Meme. So a chase down for Myles. Long bar over Tetris Myles. He's going to take it here in game number 3. Meme topped out at B66 on 34. Myles was about 2/3 of a Tetris behind when that happened, and got a Tetris pretty quickly soon after. So Myles is going to take out Meme in a sweep. But a good showing for me. I'm coming in here as a 7 seed. And Myles with the Mullen. He's on 38, a D54. He gets a Tetris into 39. He's going to finish with a low E. The GG's meme. It's going to be Myles moving on.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.